Hi, I'm Jim Goodman, and I want to welcome you to 10 Wheel Adventures. This week, Belinda and I traveled to the Petrified Forest National Park. You enter the park just off of Interstate 40 at exit 311. As you enter the park, it's a short drive up to the visitor center, and they have a small cafeteria, gift shop, and a very good information center. We watched a short video clip on the history of the park and how it was founded. Very interesting. Just a short distance from the visitor center, you'll find your first scenic overlook. And it's easy to see why they call it the Painted Desert. It's so beautiful. We had the perfect day. The temperature was just right. Very little wind. Very pleasant. Not far from this scenic overlook is the Painted Desert Inn. It originally was a trading post and was later turned into a inn for the park visitors, and now it's a museum. Very interesting history on the creation of the park and this inn and its guests. Here's Belinda at the side of the old Route 66. In days gone by, it ran along those telephone poles you see in the background there. And this is a 1932 Studebaker they have there, kind of commemorating the days when the park was opened. These ruins are not far up the road, and they're Puebloan. Very interesting, and they have several petroglyphs and some rocks out behind here. I found this one very interesting, of the crane with the frog in its mouth. Not far up the road is Newspaper Rock. It's that large rock right in the center there of this photo, and there are several hundred petroglyphs there, some dating as far back as 2,000 years. Just up the road is Blue Mesa Scenic Drive. It's only about 3 miles, but it's quite beautiful and so different from the Painted Desert, which was just a couple miles back up the road. The colors here are blues and grays and rusty tans. And there's petrified wood everywhere. Much of it has been, you can see as the ground around it erodes away, it falls and tumbles down. Now there was one very large log sitting right up on top of a ridge, and it's easy to picture how erosion over time would cause this thing to eventually slip and tumble down into the valley below, as many pieces have before it. Here I am just enjoying the beauty of this place, and it is wonderful. You can find chunks of this petrified wood everywhere you look. Belinda's always quick to make a friend no matter where we go. And it's really easy to see why they call this the Blue Mesa. Now just up the road is Agate Bridge, a petrified log that with erosion was serving as a bridge for years, and now it's reinforced with concrete to keep it from breaking in. At the main visitor center for the Petrified Forest, there's all kinds of petrified wood around. Huge logs, small colorful pieces. It's just very beautiful there. There's also a museum that's quite interesting with lots of fossils and history dating eons back. The plant life in the area is quite beautiful in spring too, with all the blooms. We hope you've enjoyed this trip with us to the Petrified Forest, and we wish you safe travels.